The Virus That Keeps Coming Back by Shannon Shields. Hello everyone, my name is Shannon Shields, and for my end of the year project, I decided to talk about COVID and how evolution is playing a part in the new variants that are appearing. The article I chose speaks about Omicron and the subvariants that have arisen. In the next few slides, I will talk about the evolution of this virus and how, as a society, we can continue to assess this worldwide issue. To begin, I want to first talk about evolution and the history behind the concept. Ideas that aimed in explaining how organisms change or evolve over time date back to Anaximander of Miletus, a Greek philosopher who lived in the 500s BCE. The theory of evolution is a shortened form of the term theory of evolution by natural selection, which was proposed by Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace in the 19th century. Evolution, by definition, is the theory that the various kinds of existing animals and plants have come from kinds that existed in the past. There are many causes of evolution, and those being mutation, genetic drift, gene flow, non-random mating, and natural selection. What is a virus? Viruses are microscopic infectious agents that contain genetic material, either DNA or RNA, and must invade a host in order to multiply. The specific scientific study of viruses and the infections they cause began in the closing years of the 19th century. The very first evidence of the existence of viruses came from experiments with filters that had pores small enough to retain bacteria. In 1892, Dmitry Ivansky used one of these filters to show that sap from a deceased tobacco plant remained infectious to healthy tobacco plants despite having been filtered. Martinus Bejernik called the filtered infectious substance a virus, and this discovery is considered to be the beginning of virology. Viruses undergo evolution and natural selection, just like cell-based life, and most of them evolve rapidly. As we continue to evolve, so do viruses. An example of one of the most common viruses is the influenza virus, the flu. This virus underwent much evolution and to this day is still mutating. As everyone should know, 3 years ago, a virus swept the nation, causing a worldwide pandemic. This virus is called coronavirus. This infectious disease is caused by SARS-CoV-2 virus. Most people infected with this virus will experience mild to moderate respiratory illness and recover without requiring special treatment. However, some will become seriously ill and require medical attention. Older people and those with underlying medical conditions like cardiovascular disease, diabetes, chronic respiratory disease, and/or cancer are more likely to develop serious illness. Anyone can get sick with COVID-19 and become seriously ill or die at any age. The virus can spread from an infected person's mouth or nose in small liquid particles when they cough, sneeze, speak, sing, or breathe. These particles range from larger respiratory droplets to smaller aerosols. The DC confirmed that the first U.S. laboratory-confirmed case of COVID-19 in the U.S. from samples taken on January 18, 2020 in Washington state. In the United States alone, this virus has over 2 million confirmed cases and over 30,000 deaths. Moving on to the next slide, I will focus on why I named this presentation the virus that keeps coming back. After 3 years and many different vaccinations, this virus is still present and getting people infected. The virus is continuing to evolve and sustain different variants. A variant is caused by accumulating enough mutations. Some of the variants that have already been analyzed are alpha, beta, gamma, and delta. The one that is on the rise at this very moment is called Omicron. Omicron swept the world in late 2021 and has continued to dominate with different subvariants such as BA1, BA2, and BA2.121. Now, 2 other subvariants named BA4 and BA5 are infecting the world. Since Omicron emerged in November of 2021, no new variants have appeared out of nowhere. Instead, Omicron has accumulated small changes, making it better at evading immune responses. As time goes on, it is unclear how the virus will continue to evolve and spread. What can we do moving forward? Now that we know how unpredictable this virus can be, what can we do in slowing the spread of the virus? As everyone knows, social distancing and wearing masks are prime examples of lessening the percentage of the virus spreading. As a community, I believe we can work together and spread continuous awareness. This virus is not leaving anytime soon, and everyone should be conscientious to that fact. This is my works cited page. Thank you.